All right, you're watching SIW TV from SecurityInfoWatch.com, and in a week we're going to be out at ISC West 2010 in Las Vegas, Nevada. But on today, March 15th, 2010, we're going to take a look at some of the new products that are going to be on display at the SIA New Product Showcase. That's SIA, which is the Security Industry Association for security product manufacturers here in the U.S. Every year at ISC West, they put on a new product showcase and they pick some of the best products. I'm going to take you through some of the ones that I thought were interesting and the ones that I wanted to learn about. We've tended to avoid some of the ones that we hope you're already familiar with. But if you're not, of course, go over to their website at SIANPS.com. That's www.SIANPS.com. All right, so let's. They've got quite a bit on here if you go to view the products, just pages and pages of them. So let's take a look at some of the ones that I thought were a little bit interesting. Let's start off with this one right here. This is, of course, the Aegis Electronics Network Public View Display. We can pop up the description here. They're over at booth 9038. Aegis's public view display, of course, is available to be over the video over the network. It's got a built-in camera, so you can shoot some video right there on the display. And of course, then this display could be used for either demonstrating that surveillance video to your customers, or a lot of folks are finding these days to use public view displays for marketing content, especially in retail establishments where they can share information on products, especially on, and of course, in a lot of the security and safety space, have decided to use these things for posting emergency messages. So again, that's Aegis Electronics Network Public View Display. I thought that was a good one. Let's jump down and take a look at some other stuff that's available here. The next one I wanted to spot check on here is this Vigilon Panoramic High Definition Dome Camera. All right, they are in booth 19117. But now the interesting thing on this product here, and I don't know that you can see this on our stream, but it has 4 megapixel sensors. Those are 4 2-megapixel sensors. They're each 2 megapixels. And they're arrayed in there to either give you 180-degree or 360-degree coverage, depending on how you have the camera set up. Of course, this is super wide-angle video usage. If you want to somehow get the shot of the entire hallway or the entire office, this is how you can do it. And this is, of course, in high definition. So again, that's from Vigilon booth 19117. Pretty interesting thing there, I think, going on with the multi-sensor type camera market. All right, what else we got up here? All right, Axis Communications. This has been a year for the thermal network camera. Axis has come out with them, so that's FLIR. The Q1910/E is Axis's one of Axis's models, and they have an indoor and outdoor model, and it's designed to see in the dark or through some difficult conditions like smoke, haze, dust, light fog. These are high-end cameras, thermal cameras. Certainly they're more expensive than your standard video surveillance camera. But if you need to get that outdoor, especially that outdoor or in the dark vision, these start to get you in there into that range. They're not the highest frame rate, the highest resolution, but again, it's more about detecting objects or people, vehicles, when you otherwise couldn't see them in the dark. So let's jump on down and see what else we've got. All right. I'll make a quick note. Behavioral Recognition Systems, BRS, is an analytics company. They're out with version 2.1 of their system. A year ago, they were, of course, quite a bit in the news. They won recognition from the ASIS Association at their show. But let's jump ahead of them. I think we've heard about them a little bit. And what I really wanted to bring you to was this little camera here from Dedicated Micros Incorporated. And it's what they're called their Integrated Camera Recording Feature, ICR. Let's pop it up here for a second. Take a look. All right. So here we got it. This is what ICR is a camera recording function that allows SD card type storage right on the camera, and it not only does the recording, but it's also got a full video server within the within their IP camera line. That's their in-cam view, is what they call their IP cameras. So you have an option there for recording video if you lose your external storage, say the network video recorder or the servers. But it sounds also the camera's got an built-in web server so you can access that video remotely. Pretty cool. I think we also have seen some other companies go to this, certainly Sony and others. And in fact, just last week on our site and on ISC James Marcel from Access Communications advocated that this may indeed be the future of video surveillance in one architecture model, that you would have that on-camera storage, especially as these SD cards become new standard SDXC. So as these SD cards can record more and more data, it should see a great improvement there in different uses. All right, let's jump back to the main page here. All right, I don't want to spot on any of these products right here, but if you look right across this line, that's GE Security. What I think was interesting, and this one also up here it's a carbon dioxide detector. Yeah. GE is continuing to come out with products, even though last week the acquisition with UTZ closed. So I think it's a sign that this company is still very active in the security space, and of course we're hoping to see a lot of that from UTC. It'd be interesting to know whether GE wins any at the SIA New Product Showcase. So they have certainly entered programs before. Just a quick mention, we previewed a little bit of this right here. This is GBI Security. That's, of course, the distributor for Samsung in the U.S. They have a new open platform video management software, Auto IP. So if you're looking for a VMS, check out GBI Security's Auto IP. All right, let's jump on down, see what else we can find in here today. Infinova also out with the video management system. This is the B2216. They're over on booth 5123. All right, this I think is pretty interesting down here. Let me see if I can find it. All right, from LogicMark. I know this is ISC West, of course, has traditionally been an alarm dealer show, and it's going to become a lot more than that. But this is the Life Sentry from LogicMark, and it is a personal emergency response system. It's basically a little radio, but it's a two-way voice communicator. The user can push the button on the pendant, and then in their home, and they can be talking to the central monitoring station in seconds. Of course, this is for a PERS type system. So previously, you would have to go to a panel and hit a button, or there'd be one little communicator in each room. But this, by putting the speaker in the recorder right in the pendant itself, we get, of course, both functionality. So there's up to 600 feet of range on this thing. Anyway, I think it's a pretty nice little tool for the PERS monitoring station. Again, that's Life Sentry's, or LogicMark's Life Sentry. They're in booth 17138. All right, let's jump through some more functions, some more things that are on here today. We've seen OnNet Surveillance Systems, Inc., better known as ONSSI. They, of course, have had their Ocularis DS system, and they've really built it to be more of a PSIM, Physical Security Information Management Platform. It's PSIM Lite, as they'll tell you. It's primarily video driven, but I think one of the things that we've seen on it is that they're starting to pull in more sensors and really try to bulk up that offering there. Also on this page, right down here on the bottom right, Pentax Imaging's new pair lenses. This is the Pentax Atmospheric Interference Reduction. It's a long-range zoom lens. Let's pop up their description. It's got some image processing circuitry right in the lens that basically deals with the atmosphere elements. That's, though, again, we're talking fog, snow, rain, smoke, to improve the image processing. Of course, doing all that in the lens before it even gets to the camera. Again, this is all about, video surveillance has been plagued for many years by being criticized for for having very low quality, providing low quality video. Now we're really starting to take and fix some of those problems. And Pentax's Pearlens could be one of those options. They're in booth 11127. That's 3127. 11127. 11,127. All right, what else do we have out here today? This I thought was kind of neat. I mean, I think alarm dealers are always looking for something unique. SR Smith has the PoolSonic solar-powered wireless pool alarm system. Full kit right there. Solar power to alert you if you've got something going in the pool. Let's pop up the description really quickly. It detects and notifies the user of unauthorized access and accidental pool entry. So if someone gets in the pool, it's got wireless gate alarm and an immersion alarm, so it's detecting if something is actually in the pool. Again, that's PoolSonic solar-powered wireless pool alarm system from SR Smith, booth 23,141. 23,141. All right, moving on here. Let's see what else I thought was kind of interesting out here. I remember checking these guys out a year or two ago. Scallop Imaging has this multi-megapixel 180-degree camera. Just very similar, of course, to that Avigilon camera we looked at. They're using multiple sensors to give you that 180-degree effect. So you can check them out. They're booth 14147. Now this is one here that I didn't really get a chance to look at much earlier, but let's take a look at it right now. Sarnoff Corporation has an iris on the move, and this is a portal that combines iris recognition in the portal. So it's captures it up to 10 feet away, forces someone to walk through a certain entry format. So then of course, that puts their irises in the right place for being captured. If you're looking for biometrics, a pretty high-end biometrics, this might be one to check out. Booth 12135 from Sarnoff Corporation. This is Iris on the Move. All right, let's see what else we have here. We looked earlier at Avigilon's 180 or 360-degree camera, but let's just quickly pop this one up. Century 360 has a H.264 camera. This uses a single lens to give the entire field of view. So no moving parts, and what they say, no blind spots, complete situational awareness with no unbroken video. So you get everything in your view at one time, and software de-warps the video so that you can see it like you would normally, and of course you can use digital PTZ capabilities in the live or the recorded video. So that's another option there. We haven't talked much about fire and smoke. I just wanted to quickly flash this up from some Sensor. This is the InnoVair Flex watertight duct smoke detectors. These can be used on rooftops or other environments, and these can work with high airflow speed, so between 100 and 4,000 feet per minute. Temperatures that go from -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 158 degrees Fahrenheit, and humidity basically of almost all ranges, as long as it's not condensing. It's a watertight UV resistant housing, and works for both rectangular and square configurations. So you've got a lot of options here with this smoke detector from System Sensor, the InnoVair Flex watertight duct smoke detector. Certainly one thing that if you're looking to get a project, that may be something that you need. All right, let's see what else we can get here. One of the other ones that I was kind of interested in, and hope to learn a little bit more about at the show. All right, VideoFight has a makeover takeover kit. Let's blast this up here real quick. VideoFight, of course, is little cameras built in with PIRs, and this panel can be configured to upgrade existing systems with video and cellular backup, or it can be used to entirely replace the existing panel with inputs for 8 wired zones and then the wireless motion viewers, which are the PIR detector with cameras that are available there from VideoFight. So again, another push. I think VideoFight's been getting some good attention here. Let's see if there's anything else we need to jump on while we're here. We're kind of getting down to the end. I think that'll about wrap it up. Um, so that's what you're looking at. There's of course dozens and dozens of products, and on Tuesday the judges for the New Product Showcase, SIA's New Product Showcase, will be uh, reviewing these products, and then on Wednesday afternoon, live on the show floor, they're going to be announcing the winners for the SIA New Product Showcase. They're judged within categories, so all these have separate categories, and you can, of course, find information about this from www.sianps.com. So I hope you enjoyed our quick look at some of the potential winners and entrants for the 2010 SIA New Product Showcase at ISC West. And this is your host, Geoff Kohl, signing off on this broadcast of SIW TV from SecurityInfoWatch.com.